at home, and then the very next day travel down to Nashville in the shootout with Chicago DeSales. Let's talk about Mount Zion first. Let's give me your thoughts on that ball game.
Well, obviously we played pretty well Friday night. It was a great crowd. Our kids were fired up. I was hoping sometimes in those type of games you can almost be too emotional and too fired up, and I think that maybe that was our problem a little bit starting off maybe the first quarter, but it was a whale of a game. If someone would have told me we'd win by 20 or 21 points, I said, you crazy, because I figured it'd go down to one possession, maybe in overtime. But, hey, it wasn't a 21-point game. Everyone knows that. They started to have to gamble a little bit there in the fourth quarter. We hit our free throws and got some easy transition baskets. But Mount Zion's a good ball club, and I'm just glad we don't have to play them again this year.
After the close of that ball game, the next day you had to get ready, travel, about 150 miles down to Nashville, pretty near a 3-hour drive, and take on a team that you didn't know much about.
Well, St. Francis DeSales, I knew that they played good people. They play predominantly a double-A schedule. This was their third shootout event in the last 3 weekends, so they're used to driving 4 or 5 hours and playing good people. So they were a young club and a very good club. I thought that they surprised me with their quickness. I knew all day long, and Coach Seiler and I had talked after that tough, emotional, physical ball game Friday night and how much energy our kids put into it. I had a feeling we'd have a hard time bouncing back, but we did. We played well enough to win that game, and sometimes that's the difference between having a good and a great season. You've got to win some of those games where maybe you're not kicking on all cylinders, and we did that Saturday night. So it was a nice weekend for our program.
Well, a little bit of a slow start down there, but they were able to put things together, hang in there, and trailed a couple of times, and shows a little character coming back, and a good test coming up to tournament time. That's the travel, the pressure, and the different ball clubs.
Sure, I love the way our schedule's set up this year. Of course, we had that last weekend, and then 3 road games, and then 1 home game before the tournament. And all that's going to do is make you tougher, make you a little bit better down the stretch, because everywhere we go the last 2 weeks here, it's going to be a tough game, and hopefully our crowd will just be, keep attending these away games, because our kids really feed off that.
Can you get any help in the conference? Who's Mount Zion finishing with?
Mount Zion, I know they play at Paris. So what I told our kids is, hey, we've got to help. We've got to take care of our business and get some help from someone. And I don't know if Paris is good enough to beat Mount Zion, but if there's any team in our league that can, besides ourselves, it would be Paris, because we all know how tough place it is to play at Paris. So, but told our kids, don't worry about that. We need to take care of these next 3 Apollo games and then the NEC Only game.
Newton's won the last 2, close game against Effingham Friday night, turnaround against Diedrich on Saturday night, teams that you've handled pretty easily, really. What do you expect from Newton tonight?
Well, Newton always plays us tough. I mean, last time I think we won by 19 or 20, but at halftime it was a 12, 13-point game. It seems like the last 2 years when we've come over here, it's been a hard-fought physical ball game, so I expect that tonight. I think Newton's a very capable ball club, and I think in the regional people will find that out. They're in the regional with South Central and Flora, and I just feel like Newton's got good size. Coach Mimosa does a well of a job with them. They're patient offensively, and they play good defense, and if you do those 2 things, you can play with anyone. So obviously we're concerned about tonight.
They can be kind of an explosive ball club, get on a streak, and like you said, they've got good size. So you guys match up pretty well with them, or they match up pretty well with you. Maybe I better say it that way.
Yeah, and Beverland's a nice player for him. He's been a 2-year starter. Last year we played him 3 times. He had one game where he had 18 or 19, and we couldn't keep him out of the lane. He had 14 points against us at Robinson and hit some tough shots, but he's a good player. He's got a quick first step, and he doesn't force things. And I think for them to beat good people, he has to have a monster game. So obviously we're really going to concentrate on Beverland tonight, not let him get good looks, and then you have to keep their other kids, their big bodies, off the offensive boards if you're going to find success against them.
Really appreciate your time coming up here talking to us. Good luck to tonight's ball game. We're looking forward to the end of the season and the regional coming up, and I think it's going to be an exciting time.
Well, we just have to take one game at a time. We have 4 left, and then we'll feed into that regional, and then you just have to approach it one game at a time and see what happens. And each possession becomes so much more important during that time. And our kids, I think, are focused for it. To be honest with you, I wish it was next week, but
so do I.
But we have to keep playing and keep improving. That's the key thing. These last 2 weeks, we have to get better as a team.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll be back with action tonight with Robinson Maroons. Now after the 2 wins over the last weekend, 20-2, 5-2 in conference play. Looking for a little help against Mount Zion so they might wind up with a tie. They go with the usual lineup. Kirk Lowry, one guard, number 13, 6'1 senior. Tyson Snitker at the other guard spot, number 30, a 6'1 junior. Forwards, Jeremy Vipke, number 21, a 6'3 senior. And Nick Brooks, number 44, 6'5 junior. And Chris Brooks in the middle, number 42, a 6'3 senior. 2 seniors, 2 juniors, 6'5, 6'3, 6'3, 6'1, 6'1. As we said, Newton struggled a little bit this year. They're 11-10 overall after the 2 wins, 3-4 in conference play. They go with Josh Beverly, number 22, a 6-foot senior. This is about his 3rd year at varsity level starting. Rob Horst at the other guard spot, number 32, a 6'2 senior. Forwards, Marcus Brooks, number 40, a 6'2 junior. And Jeremiah Bear, number 44, a 6'3 junior. Nick Dial in the middle, number 52, a 6'5 senior. So they got 3 seniors, 2 juniors. They line up at 6'5, 6'4, 6'3, 6'2, and 5'11. I need more, Ron. We talked a little bit about not very big crowd tonight, but they're loud, and they're going to be loud, yeah. The volume has sure picked up in here. We also talked about this gym. It's a real nice gym, and one of the nicer ones we go to, and our viewpoint is absolutely the worst that we see. We have a distorted view of one scoreboard, no view of the scoreboard that shows the fouls. So we'll be guessing. And the worst thing is we come back here for section play, hopefully. Hopefully, that's all right. 3 officials for tonight: Jamie Forbes from Bloodland, Kevin Biss from Alma, and Alan Tolliver from Flora. Rob Horst, Nick Brooks in the center circle. Maroons take control as Tyson Snitker takes the tip. Newton sets back, looks like in his own defense. And Lowry has it out on the wing. Picking up a little feedback here. Is that me or somebody else maybe? Are you getting it? Yeah, I'm getting it. Let me shut me off and see if it's... Chris Brooks out on the wing, down in the corner to Snitker. He brings it back out front. Newton Eagles content to stay in that zone right now. Into the middle to Nick. Nick on a turnaround jumper. Won't go. Rebound. Pulled out of there by the Eagles. Jeremiah Bear. They get it back on a steal by Snitker, and he puts it up and in. So the Maroons open up 2-0. And the Eagles bring the ball back. Lost it out of bounds. It's going to stay Eagle ball. Out in front with the Eagles. They come back down in the corner. That's Horst with it. Rob, the veteran on this Newton Ball Club. We also hear his name a lot during the football season as he quarterbacks this ball club. Or quarterbacked and then became a receiver this past year, I think. Long shot's no good. Rebound pulled down by Lowry, and the Maroons have got it back. Snitker with it out front. First quarter, Maroons lead 2-0. Out of the corners, Lowry for 3, in and out. Rebound picked up by Marcus Brooks of the Eagles. They try to push it down the floor. Josh Beverlin with it out front. Gives to Brooks. Over in the corner to Horst. He goes inside. Knocked out of bounds, and I've lost him out of sight. I think they did call a foul. It's a Newton foul, 40 somebody. I don't know. Well, let's see. I don't know. 40 or 44. I think 40. Yeah. 40's going to get it in my book. We'll change it. We'll watch and see. Snitker with it out on the corner. Now Lowry out front to Chris Brooks. Newton staying with the zone. There's a 3, Tyson Snitker. 5-0, and Tyson's got them all. Puts a little pressure on him. Marcus Brooks goes inside. The turnaround by Dial won't go. Nick Brooks on the rebound. Maroons push it down. Snitker's got it. Eagles back on defense quickly. And Tyson will bring it out front. Eagles stay with the 2-3 zone. They go inside to Nick on the turnaround. He got the bounce. Took a little while for that one to fall through. 7-0. Eagles want to call a timeout now. It's going to be a short one. They haven't scored yet. 5:24 to go in the first quarter. And it's 7-0. Maroons score. Well, Union Planters Bank in Robinson offers complete banking services. They're proud to back the Robinson Maroons in tonight's ball game. Union Planters Bank in Robinson, they're a member FDIC. And for the best deal in tires, go to Marathon Tire for Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price at Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main in Robinson, your complete car care center. What we need is a line down to the scorer's bench, Sean. That way we could get somebody to talk to us.
Good idea.
Eagles bring it in. Marcus Brooks gives it back to Rob Horst, and Rob will bring it across the line. Jared Whipke picks him up out front. All over and knocked away, almost stolen by Lowry. They get it. Eagles get it back. Inside to Dial, drops it back out to Brooks. Marcus on the three, won't go. Nick Brooks with the rebound. He's on the floor, gets it to Whipke, and now to Tyson Snitker. And the Maroons get down on offense in a hurry. Kirk Lowry gives to Chris Brooks. They run their offense. Chris puts up the three, won't go. Rebound Eagles. Beverland brings it down, goes to the corner with it, and out of bounds. That's going to be Newton ball. Bear with it out front. Lowry guards it. To Horst. It tries to go inside to Brooks, and it was picked off by the Maroons. Snitker, nice pass to Whipke. Jared on the shot, got it. Jared Whipke. 9-0. They haven't scored, have they?
No.
I'm looking through the net. Beverland works against Snitker. Comes down in the corner to Horst. Back out front to Bear. Beverland has it blocked by Snitker. Stolen by Nick Brooks. Look out. Nick's going in at a two-hand jam, and he missed it. He's embarrassed, but they'll give him a hard time on that tonight, but I'll guarantee you he'll get that one back before the evening's over. 9-0 Maroons lead it.
Coach Mimosa wanted a technical on that, too. He thought Nick was on the rim too long.
I don't think so. We'd argue about that, but he's got to holler about something. Into the ball game, Kent Tedford and Brad Lackamire. Lowry and Whipke will come out for a breather.
Brad Lackamire coming off a huge ball game Saturday night against St. Francis de Sales.
I think Mimosa's still pleading his case. Not going to get him anywhere. Chris Brooks with it out front. Gives over to Kent Tedford. Over in the corner to Chris. Chris Brooks brings it back out front. In the corner to Snitker. Back to Chris. Inside to Nick. Nick moves. Says he's traveled. Turnover will give it to the Eagles. The Eagles have not scored yet. 3:11 on the clock here in the first quarter. Maroons lead at 9-0. Ryan Oakes, number 34, the ball game for the Eagles, come in on that last time out. There's a shot out of the corner, and that's
good.
Beverland.
3-0-2.
Beverland. A two-pointer. So the Eagles, right at the 3-minute mark, finally broke the ice. Snitker in the corner. Back out to Chris Brooks. Chris takes it in the lane, puts up a little short jumper, in and out. And Brad Lackamire is going to be called for the foul on Nick Dial. Reached in, grabbed him. Here comes Lowry and Whipke back in the ball game. Tedford and Chris Brooks will come out this time.
First foul on Lackamire, first team foul against the Maroons.
Jeremy Barrow bring it in. Gets it to Oaks. Ryan brings it down. Works it out on the wing, gives it up to Bear. Back out front. Beverland around the horn. Oaks will do it again. Beverland in the corner, tries to go inside. Snitker out in the corner. Jared Whipke for three. Got it. Jared Whipke getting three, a full timeout call by the Newton Eagles. That's 12-2. 2.208 on the clock here in the first quarter. Well, Weber Insurance and Realty offers complete life insurance through Cincinnati Life to cover all your personal and business needs. When it comes to personal insurance, Weber Insurance can provide you with mortgage insurance, consumer debt coverage, estate planning for family or estate taxes, and a lot more. Let Weber Insurance put your mind at ease with complete coverage through Cincinnati Life Insurance. See Weber Insurance and Realty on the east side of the square in Robinson.
I'd like to remind you that Rural King Supply is your winter weather headquarters for Carhartt insulated outerwear. Polar King by Key, a large selection of camouflage clothes plus Northerner boots by Service and Lacrosse insulated boots. That's Rural King Supply on Route 33 east of Robinson.
And the Silk and Satin Bridal Shop ready to serve you from 10 to 5 during the week and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. After-hour appointments are available. That's the Silk and Satin Bridal Shop, now located on the west side of the square in Robinson. Well, we're cruising right along here in the first quarter. 12-2. Newton didn't score until around the 3-minute mark. And we've got 2 minutes, 8 seconds left to go in the first quarter. It's going to be Eagle ball. Beverland will bring it down. Snitker on him. Tries to go inside to Dial. He drug his pivot foot, and they got called for a turnover. Maroons get it back. Let's see. Somebody in the ball game I don't have here for Newton. Well, I guess that's Dial and Brooks and Bear back on the front line for the Eagles. Lowry with it. Now to Snitker. Tyson moves inside, gives to Kirk. Kirk thought about it, gives it back to Snitker. Now Lowry. Opening up the middle, gets the pass inside to Lackameyer, but has it knocked away by Dial, and the Eagles get it back. Ryan Oaks with it out front. Whipke on him. Over in the corner to Beverland. Back out to Oaks. Oaks looks for help. Goes inside. Brooks on the turnaround. Doesn't get the roll. That's Chris Brooks with it. Long pass down to Whipke. Jarrett on the drive. Missed the layup. Oaks with it on the wing. Beverland. Back to Dial. Nick puts up a three. Got it. Well, the Eagles are making a move now. 12-5 to score, and the Maroons have blown a couple layups.
Dial, a 6'5" center, stepped out and drained the three.
Right at 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Tyson Snitker will just dribble the ball out front, and they'll try to make the Eagles come out and get them. They stay with that 2-3 zone. Let the clock wind down. We're under 30. And nobody's moving. Don't have to now. Now Oaks comes out to meet Tyson. 15 seconds.
They go to a man.
Oh, he got his pocket picked. Ryan Oaks got the...
Oh, what a weak foul.
What a weak foul. Did he touch him even?
I don't think he did.
Well, Oaks got the layup. You think he did? Yeah, they counted the basket. What I'm saying is it didn't look to be like Snitker even touched it. Well, the Eagles making a move here. It's 12-7. Ryan Oaks will be at the line, try to complete the three-point play. Here comes Kent Tedford, Nick Brooks back in the ball game. And Lackameyer and Snitker taking a breather. No, wasn't Snitker. Who went out? Lowry? Lowry, I guess.
Yes. Not only did Snitker not foul him, I think Oaks traveled before he put the shot up.
Here goes Tyson. Blocking foul. Charge. Well, Tyson, 2 quick fouls. I think he took a little frustration out on that drive that time. He was headed for the bucket. Now, We'll see which way the momentum goes here with about 5 seconds to go. Here comes Nick Dial. He'd like to put up 3. Finally puts it up, but that's a 2. That's a 2. He was inside the line. He got the bucket. Well, 12-10. And the Eagles went on a 10-point run at the end of that quarter. It was 12-2. When the Eagles made the move, Maroons made a couple of mistakes, and Newton's climbed right back into it here. First Robinson Savings Bank, proud to be your hometown bank, serving Crawford County for over 119 years. Deal with the people you know and trust. That's First Robinson Savings Bank, ready to take care of all your financial needs. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. They're a real community bank.
For quality tires at the right price, go to Marathon Tire. Marathon Tire has Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, and Goodyear tires. See Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main in Robinson, where you'll get the best deal in tires. That's Marathon Tire, and they'll do a complete car care center.
Tonight's ball game is brought to you in part by Hershey Chocolate and the Robinson plant, where they manufacture Heath, Milk Duds, Sixlets, and Paydays, and Whopper candies. That's Hershey Chocolate right here in Robinson. Well, 12-2, we get ready to start the second stanza here in this ball game. And the Maroons jumped out in front. It took almost 5 minutes for the Eagles to score a basket. And when they did, they went on a run, and it's a 12-2 ball game. They've got the ball right now. Try to go inside to Dial. Tyson got a foot on it. And it'll be Eagles ball underneath their own basket. They come inside. Nice shot on the inbounds play. Rob Horst got the bucket. It's tied at 12. Chris Brooks with it on the wing. Nick puts up not a good decision on that. And here's a chance for the Eagles to come back and take the lead. We're tied at 12. Kent Tedford all over Beverland out there. Now it comes out to Rob Horst. Rob goes inside to Beverland. Beverland worked off of Tedford. Now Dial. The Eagles are charged up now. They've tied it up here. And
Nick Brooks with the foul.
Foul inside. It's going to be Eagles ball out. And I didn't look. Couldn't tell who it was on.
Nick Brooks.
Oh, okay. We said that, didn't we? That was
his first fourth team foul.
Nick Dial off the glass and in. And the lead at 7:09, 14-12. And the Maroons call a timeout. Coach Gillespie's trying to get things settled down a little bit as the Eagles now have gone on a 12-point run. Say this place will really get loud if they can maintain this. Hey, the next time you need tires, go to Marathon Tire. They sell Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price at Marathon Tire Incorporated at 400 East Main in Robinson. You'll get the best deal in tires at Marathon Tire, your complete car care center. Well, back on the floor, Lowry, Snitker, Brooks, Whipke, and Brooks. No. Yeah, Chris, there he is. Coach Gillespie had a little talk with the official. I'm not sure what they were discussing. Now what? Even up time?
Rob Horst for the foul. His first second team foul against Newton.
Get even time now, I guess. Rob will go out. And
that's Dial went out.
Or Nick Dial went out, right. And Jeremy Bear comes back in the ball game. Whipke to Nick. Nick Brooks puts up a 2. Tied at 14 again. Eagles with the ball. Inside. Back outside. Ryan Oakes gets it over to Horst. They throw it away. Give it to the Maroons. Bear was going to the basket. We're tied at 14. Maroons ball.
6 turnover against Newton.
Lowry with it. Now Chris Brooks out front. Rob Horst is taking on the job of guarding Nick Brooks. He's really hanging on his shirt. There's the pass inside, and Rob's going to be called with a foul.
Well, that's his third team foul. So Horst with 2 now, and Schnittker with 2.
Out of bounds to the Maroons. Tyson will toss it in. Has it knocked away and stolen. Josh Beverland's got it. The Eagles are playing a really tough defense. We're tied at 14 here with 6 minutes to go in the half. Shot's no good. Rebound bounces around. Put back up. By Nick Brooks. And out of bounds. I think Eagles will keep the ball on that play. Good hustle and a heck of a block by Nick Brooks. Beverland will bring it in. Gets to Horst. Back to Beverland. Josh looks at Kirk Lowry. Now back to Ryan Oakes. Beverland on the drive. Has to take it back outside. Lowry all over it. Horst free. Missed the shot. Proves the foul. On the rebound, I think. Whoops.
Yeah, it was against Lackemeyer. Second foul on Brad Lackemeyer. Team foul number 5.
Here comes Nick Dial back in. And let's see. Oakes and Brooks go out for Newton. Dial and Josh Kuhl in the ball game. He's got the ball for the first time. There's Beverland out of the corner. Missed everything. Lowry's on the floor. He's hurt.
Well, I think the Maroons caught a break there.
I don't know whether it's a knee or what. He went down and stayed down for a little bit. Lipke comes back in for him.
Who's that?
Kirk Lowry. He went to the bench. They can ill afford to lose Kirk. Lipke in the corner. Takes it in the lane. Drops it off to Lackemeyer. Brad tips it back out front. Horst picks it up. Rob drives down. Puts up an 18-footer. Up over the back of the glass. And it'll be Maroons' ball. We're still tied at 14, and we've been that way for a while. 5:10 to go here in the half. Schnittker will take it down. Tyson from 18 won't go. Whipped it with a rebound. Jared gets it back out to Schnittker. Good job by Jared. Tyson works outside, goes underneath the Nick. Nick moves under the basket, puts it up and off the glass and in. A nice reverse layup by Nick Brooks. Beverland with it, works against Whipke. Josh takes it in the lane, loses the handle. Foul's going to be called.
That's going to be Jared Whipke. His first, team foul number 6. So Newton will be bonus for the next 4.5 minutes.
And back into the game comes Marcus Brooks as Horst gets a rest for the Newton Eagles. (16-14) Maroons by 2. Was that a block shot? I couldn't tell.
Yes, it was, but it went off Schnittker's. So it's still Newton ball under the balcony here.
Back out front to Beverland, inside. Bear. Jump ball called, and I think Lackemeyer tied him up. Jeremiah Bear went up for the basket. Brad Lackemeyer was hanging onto the ball with him. Possession arrow gives it back to the Maroons. They lead at 16-14 with 4:20 to go in the half. Nick Brooks has it knocked away. Gets it back out to Lackemeyer to Tyson. Tyson, 8-footer, got it. Big basket right there and get things rolling. 18-14, Maroons lead by 4. Josh Beverland handles it out front, gets it down to Bear. Back out front. Now Beverland inside the three-point line, give him 2. Josh Beverland, 18-16. Schnittker. Underneath to Whipke. Back out front to Lackemeyer. Brad off the glass and in. What a move by Brad Lackemeyer. Little one-handed shot off the glass. 20-16 Maroons. In the corner to Bear. Back inside. Nick Dial lost the handle on it. Out of bounds. Give it to the Maroons. 20-16 Maroons lead. 3:21 on the clock. And for the Eagles, Jeremiah Bear will go out. Rob Horse. Nope. Yeah, that's Rob Horse coming back in. Snitker takes it down against Cool. Screened by Lackameyer. Gets him loose. Back out to Chris Brooks. Over to Snitker for three. Not quite. Rebound. Lackameyer. Turn around. Up off the glass. Count it. Count it. And a foul's called.
Wonder who it was. Is he 40 or 50? 50's not in the game, is he?
52. You didn't think?
I thought he closed his fist.
Okay.
I'm going to say Brooks in the game. 40?
Yes, he's down there on the line.
Okay, he was getting it.
One or the other. Lackameyer will be at the line to try to complete a three-point play. Well, the Maroons have been on a run here. 22-16. They lead it with 3:03 and a half. Brad shots up and good. That'll make a three-point play there. 23-16. Maryland brings it down. Lowry back in the game. Good to see him moving. Loose ball. Beverland picks it up. Chris Brooks dives on the floor. Takes it away. Snitker got the roll. Got the roll. (25-16). I think the Maroons got a little upset on that run that the Eagles pulled because they've played really hard the last 5 minutes here. Well, all of this second quarter. And the Eagles throw it away again. Good defense by the Maroons. That shot of Tyson's hadn't rolled in. I believe he'd have went behind the curtain back there and never come out.
Brad Lackameyer went to the bench with 5 points, a couple rebounds, good defense. He's giving the Maroons really good.
Nice job. Nice play. Brooks got it to Tyson Snitker underneath. Tyson was fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
And I think that foul was on Ryan Oakes, number 34. That'll be his first team foul, number 5.
We'll have to see at halftime if we can get an idea of our foul totals. 25-16. Tyson makes one, make it 26. And Jeremiah Bear checks back in the ball game for Oakes for the Eagles. Tyson missed the second shot. It'll stay 26-16. Beverland. Lowry's got him. Watch the screen on Dial. Dial put a little extra in there, didn't he? Tipped on the ground and out of bounds to the Eagles. Dial didn't throw a block, did he?
He set himself pretty solid there, didn't he? And then kind of exploded with it.
Kind of exploded with it, yeah. Well, he's been on the football field before. Eagles get it in. Back out to Bear. Bear over in the corner. Beverland takes it back out front. They try to go inside. Tyson's foot got in the way.
Quick feet.
Underneath us again. The Eagles will bring it in. Good defense by the Maroons. They bring it out deep to Bear. Now to Dial. Beverland. On the turnaround is Brooks. And the foul's going to go against Nick.
That's his second. This will be a 2-shot foul for Marcus Brooks. And that was a 7th team foul against the Maroons.
It's like some Flora people just came into the gym. Marcus Brooks' shot's up and good. 26-17 now. That got them off that 16 figure. They'd been there quite a while. A minute 39 to go in the half. Missed the second one into the hands of Chris Brooks. Now Snifter will take it down. We got a minute and a half to play in the half. Tyson gives it over to Chris Brooks. Nobody in a hurry right now. Just let the clock run some. Tyson to Chris. Looks inside to Nick. Bears drawing him on defense now. Jeremiah is really hanging on. And Tyson and Whipke will play catch out front with it. We're down to about a minute to go in the half. Tyson makes a move. Whipke sets a screen. We're under a minute. Eagles not anxious to do too much yet. Horst moves out toward Tyson. 26-17, Maroons lead it. It's been an exciting first half here. 40 seconds, Beverland moves out for Rob Horst on Tyson Snifter. Now the count starts. Now Whipke and Tyson will play catch. Count starts. We're down to about 20 seconds. Whipke with the ball. Almost stolen by Dial. Chris Brooks makes a move to the basket. Spin, turnaround, up, won't go. Rebound, comes down to Newton. Eagles with the ball. Here comes Beverland with it. 10 seconds. Last shot's going to be by the Eagles. Rob Horst puts it up and swishes a three. 26-20, and that's where the half's going to end. Well, that was a big turnaround for the Newton Eagles as Beverland put the shot, or Rob Horst put the shot up, 26-20. Horst and Josh Beverland. Eagles have the ball, and Beverland with it out front, gives over to Bear. Snifter on Bear, Robinson man-to-man. Horst goes inside to Dial, back out to Horst. Rob makes a move back to Dial, almost lost it, tipped away again. Now Rob Horst winds up with it. Bear makes a move, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound, Chris Brooks. Good position, I think, oh man. Chris Brooks got the foul. Well,
I was writing it down as a rebound.
He spun around, caught Rob Horst, and he didn't even know Rob was around. Knocked Rob down, the foul was called. Now that's one of those situations where Chris didn't even know he was there. Blocked shot. That's about three good ones, and now Marcus Brooks will give that up in a little bit. Chris out front with the ball. Nick Dial comes out to beat him. There's Whipke in the corner. Back to Snifter now. Whipke and Lowry. Jared for three. Nice shot. Jared Whipke. Opens up the half with a three. 29-20. Maroons by 9 here. Third quarter just underway. Robinson defense is tough. Rob Horst with it. Inside to Dial. Nick on a turnaround. Got Nick off his feet. Nick blocked the shot. Loose ball picked up. And Brooks got it back for the Eagles. There's Beverland with it. Shots up. Gets the roll. Josh Beverland got the shot. 29-22. Maroons lead. They bring the ball back. You caught?
No, the table was wobbling.
Loose table here. Tyson Snifter out in the corner to Whipke. Jarrett looks for help. Gets it back to Tyson. Horst is on him. Screen set by Nick. Over in the corner to Lowry. Kirk goes inside, comes back out. Chris Brooks for three. Not quite. Rebound. Pulled down by Horst. There go the Eagles. Beverland with it out front. Inside, back out again. Back inside, turnaround by Bear. And he's fouled by Nick Brooks. Jeremiah Bear hit the floor hard. He'll go to the line. Shoot two. Nick Brooks probably his third, isn't it?
I have him with three.
I don't know how many of the rest of them did.
There'll be a two-shot attempt here by Jeremiah Bear. His first trip to the line.
Missed the first one. Union Planters Bank in Robinson offers complete banking services, and they're proud to back the Maroons in tonight's ball game. Good luck to the Maroons from Union Planters Bank in Robinson, member FDIC. Missed them both. Tyson Snicker got in there for the rebound, and what happened? Would we call a foul the other way? 44, looks like.
You think so?
Jeremiah Bear.
Okay. His first.
Anybody's guess, but it looked like he put the 4 up twice. Maroons with it. They lead 29-22. Low-scoring ball game so far. Third quarter just underway. Well, we played about 2 minutes. Snitker goes down underneath to Nick Brooks. Nick goes to the floor and call for traveling. Eagles get it back. Full court pressure by the Maroons. Right below us. Comes inside to Brooks, gives it back to Horst, and Rob will take it down against Jared Whipke. In the lane, still got the ball. Gets it back out to Beverland. Over in the corner now to Bear. Back out. Horst will put it up. Won't go. Rebound. Eagles put it back up and in. Marcus Brooks with that one. 29-24. 5-point ball game. Maroons opened up with a 3, and that's been it so far. Nick Brooks drew the foul. Probably Bear.
Has to be. Nobody else was there.
That's it.
His second team foul.
Snitker will bring it in, takes it out deep to Nick Brooks. Nick gives it back to Tyson. Now Nick on the wing. Now Chris, back over to Tyson. Thought about it. Kirk Lowry, I'll put one up. Got it. Kirk Lowry. I'd bet on his first shot every night. 32-24. Maroons lead it here with a little under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Out front, loose ball almost picked away by Tyson. That's Bear with it. He looks inside, goes to Dial. He manages to get a hold of it. Turn around, puts it up. Shot's no good. Rebound tipped around. Nick Brooks comes out of there with it in the crowd. Look out, Nick. Stops. Nice pass. Tyson, reverse, won't go. Rebound, Dial. Here go the Eagles. Beverland with it out front. Inside, Bear lost the ball, out of bounds, Robinson ball. First Robinson Savings Bank, proud to be your hometown bank, serving Crawford County for 119 years. Deal with the people you know and trust. First Robinson Savings Bank, ready to take care of all your financial needs. They're a member FDIC and an equal housing lender, a real community bank.
Tedford and Lockmeyer check in for the Maroons.
That's Kent with the ball out front, gets it over to Snitker. Tyson on the drive, a little short jumper, won't go. Comes up short, Dial with the rebound. Eagles take it back. Beverland takes it down, and Tedford picks him up. Behind the back, Kent stays right with him. Count the bucket. We'll have to see who gets that foul. And I think Kent Tedford got it, 1-2.
That's his first third team foul against the Maroons. Whipke checks back in for the Maroons for Tedford.
Ryan Oakes back in the lineup for the Newton Eagles. Bear, I think, well, I'm not sure who went out. I'll have to wait and see. Shot's no good. Rebound, Chris Brooks. 32-26, a 6-point lead for the Maroons. Chris moves inside the lane, drops it back out. Nick with it from 18. Got it. Give him 2. Make it 34 now, 26. Rob Horst with it out front. Nick draws him. Now Beverland. Over to Oakes. Ryan drops it inside to Dial. Dial will turn around 18-footer. Rebound, Nick Brooks. Nick in a crowd. Drives, fouls. Almost got the shot anyway. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. 52.
Nick Dial with the foul. His first third team foul for Newton.
3 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the third quarter. 34-26. Maroons lead. Somebody called a timeout. Do you know who?
No, I don't.
Crawford Memorial Home Health Care Agency is conducting the Fit Clinic Tuesday, February 26th at the Robinson Senior Citizen Center from 9 o'clock to 11 a.m. A registered nurse from Crawford Memorial Home Care Agency will trim and file toenails, apply lotion, and assess feet for any abnormalities. The registered nurse will also instruct each client on proper foot care. The fee is only $15 to set up an appointment for the Fit Clinic.
Okay.
Please call the Robinson Senior Citizen Center before the clinic on February 26th at 618-544-8811. That's Crawford Memorial Home Health Care Agency, a tradition of caring. Well, for quality tires at the right price, go to Marathon Tire. Marathon Tire's got Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, and Goodyear tires. See Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main in Robinson, where you'll get the best deal in tires. That's Marathon Tire, your complete car care center. Well, that timeout was a full 34-26. Nick Brooks will be at the line. He'll be shooting two. 3 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the third quarter. Nick's got one. Nick's got two.
Puts him in double figures with 10.
36-26. 10-point lead for the Maroons after that. Good pressure by the Maroons. Horst will take it across against Whipke. Got it across the line. Drops it back out front to Beverly. Now back to Horst. Rob looks inside. Goes to Brooks. Brooks, has it stolen. Taken away by Nick. Look out. Nick drives, puts it up and in. Nice job. Nick Brooks on the breakaway. 38-26. Horst takes it across the line against Whipke. Back out front to Beverlin. Beverlin will put up a three. Got it. Josh Beverlin for three for the Eagles. Eagles hanging right in there. 38-29, a 9-point lead for the Maroons.
You don't want Beverlin to get feeling comfortable out there.
He gets started on a streak. He won't quit. Maroons are going to kill some clock now. Snitker backs it off. Ryan Oakes on him, down in the corner to Whipke. Jared in the middle to Brad Lackamore. Back out to Whipke. Now Tyson. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. In the corner is Lowry, inside to Nick. Nick Brooks moves, goes up strong, doesn't get it. Lackamore on the floor. And
who got it? I was watching this official.
It's going to go out of bounds, but I don't know. Is he giving no foul, evidently? I haven't seen anything yet. Brad had a hold of Dial's foot. I think that's what the words were about, but we got Nick goes out, and here comes Josh Kuhl back in the ball game. Maroons ball. Snitker will bring it in. Gets it into Whipke. Back out front to Tyson. Minute 45 to go in the quarter. Maroons are up by 9. Lowry for three. Not quite. Loose ball goes out of bounds. Eagles will get it. Full court pressure by the Maroons as the Eagles will bring it in. Beverlin will take it down against Lowry. Kuhl with it out front. Two-pointer, and it's drilled by Marcus Brooks. He just backed up and shot it. 38-31, 7-point ball game now. Here's Snitker. And draws a foul out on the floor.
That's got to be Josh Kuhl.
I think so, 24. When he gives his number right-handed, you can't see it. Chris Brooks checks back in the ball game. Lowry will go out. It's good to see Kirk back in there. Apparently, when he went down there in the first quarter, I wondered if it wasn't a knee, but he's back playing okay. Chris Brooks works against Oaks. Chris takes it to the line, drops it off to Brad. Brad puts it up and off the glass. Nice assist by Chris Brooks, and Brad Lackemeyer knew what to do with it. 40-31. Out in the corner for three. Off, no good. Rebound, Lackemeyer gives to Chris Brooks. Chris takes it inside, comes back out with it. Snitker loses the handle, gets it back to Nick. Nick loses the handle, out of bounds to the Eagles.
Maroons roll the ball all over this end of the court.
Nick Dial checks back in for the Eagles. And Josh Cool will go out. Shoot, 38 seconds left. What happened to the time? It's 40-31, a 9-point lead by the Maroons. Eagles have had a habit of getting the last shot and making it here tonight. As the quarter winds down, we're under 30 seconds now. Shots up off the glass. Lackemeyer. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, he slapped the ball against the backboard. Lackemeyer.
Who got the basket?
Well,
was that?
I'm going to say it was Brooks, 40. Yeah, Marcus Brooks, 40-33. Tough call. He hit the ball. I think he pinned the ball on the backboard. That's what Coach Gillespie's arguing about. And that gave him two anyway. Here comes Snitker with it. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Robinson will have the last shot here. Hopefully 40-33. They lead by 7. We're under 10. Screen set. Tyson takes it to lane. Drops it up. Doesn't get it. 3 seconds. Eagles can't get rid of it. Finally, Horst gets away with it. Well, nothing happened. The Robinson Maroons were not able to score on that possession when they could have. 40-33 is the score here at the end of 3. Whew. Hey, don't forget Rural King Supplies, your winter weather headquarters for Carhartt insulated outerwear, Polar King by Key, a large selection of camouflage clothes, plus Northerner boots by Service and lacrosse insulated boots. That's all at Rural King Supply on Route 33 east of Robinson. Silk and Satin Bridal Shop, they're ready to serve you from 10 to 5 during the week and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. After-hour appointments are available. The Silk and Satin Bridal Shop's now located on the west side of the square in Robinson. The officials are talking it over out of there and saying, gee, I wonder what we should have called on that. Well, the First Robinson Savings Bank, proud to be your hometown bank, serving Crawford County for over 119 years. Deal with the people you know and trust. That's First Robinson Savings Bank. They're ready to take care of all your financial needs. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, a real community bank. Well, this game's not over with by a long shot. 40-33, Maroons by 7, and we've got 8 minutes to play here. Anything can happen. The Eagles, earlier in the ball game, made about a 12-point run on the Maroons. A little bit of a sloppy ball game tonight. Not a very high-scoring game. Maroons with possession here.
No, there's nobody in the conference that Newton would rather beat than Robinson.
Oh, my, no. That's kind of the way with the whole conference right now. Kirk Lowry with it out front. Chris Brooks gives it back to Whipke and over to Nick. Nick will put up a 3. Overshot everything. Tyson Snitker, nice job. Threw it out of bounds off of Ryan Oaks, and it'll be Robinson ball. Whipke will bring it in. Gets it into Chris Brooks. Eagles in a man-to-man, looks like now. No, they're in the zone. Snitker comes around. Lowry in the corner, inside to Nick. Nick moves, powers it in. Nick Brooks for the bucket, 42-33. Maroons back to a 9-point lead. Beverly takes it down against Whipke, or against Lowry, over in the corner to Horst. Rob drives on Jared. Now back out front to Oaks. Oaks gives it to Beverly. Josh makes a move, falls down, no whistle, no call, finally a jump ball. Possession gives it back to Newton. Well, they want a foul, and Robinson wants a traveling call. I would have went with the traveling call myself. A lot of words.
Well, Chris Brooks did cover him up pretty much with authority.
Well, he did, yeah, but shoot, after the kid went down, rolled over.
He was still dribbling, though, Jim.
Was he? Haven't seen anybody do that since Curley. Oop, got away with one. Well, the Eagles pull it back out front. Rob Horst with it. Lipke on him. Now back out to Oaks. Ryan gives to Beverly. Chice drives. Foul on the floor. Back over here.
Lowry. His first.
That was a settle-down foul.
Fourth team foul.
Burns by 9, 42-33. 6:35 to go in the ball game. Eagles drop it out deep to Beverly. Lowry on him, over to Oaks in the corner. Oaks to Horst, back to Oaks. Well, okay. I thought he was going to call a foul. Double dribble. Brad Lackemeyer checks in. Lowry out. Cook's limping just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
He twisted something there earlier. 6:20 to go in the ball game. Snitker gives it to Chris Brooks. Chris just dribbles the ball outside, content to run a little clock. Nick Dial comes out to meet him. He gives it up to Whipke. Jared. Inside to Lackemeyer. Brad drives up and in. Brad Lackemeyer, good strong move to the basket. 6 minutes to play, 44-33, Maroons by 11.
What do you have Saturday night? 10 points against St. Francis?
Yeah, and a good ball game. What do we got here?
Foul against Nick Brooks, I think.
It is against Nick.
And I have 4.
Eagles will bring it in. He'll better hurry. Throws it out long. Tyson Snitker on the drive. Got it. Well, they blew that one. They threw it out long. Snitker was able to pick it up and make the score. They almost got it back. Beverly will take it down for the Eagles. 46-33. Maroons lead now by 13. Oaks with it in the corner. Goes inside. Bear. Stolen out of there by Snitker. That was Brooks, not Bear. Tyson, look out behind you. Tyson stops at 15. Got another one. Intentional foul, and I don't know what we got here. Horst. And he took Whipke down. Wait a minute.
Against the foul one against Lackemeyer.
Well, evidently did. I don't know. I missed that. I hope you got it, Ron. Lackemeyer's coming out. Chris Brooks is in the ball game. Kirk Lowry come back in. Rob Horst is at the line to shoot 2, and that'll be possession back. He's got 1. 48-34. I don't know what happened.
I didn't see it either.
Missed that shot. It'll be possession to the Eagles, though. They're still trying to, Nick's still trying to find out what went on. Doesn't pay to talk to him too long. Back off and play. Eagles with the ball. Gives to Beverly. Lowry picks him up out front. To Cool. Over in the corner to Beverly again. Look at the elbow on Nick Dial. He's hammering Nick pretty good. Beverly out front. Brooks with it. They go inside to Nick Dial. Nick puts up an off-balance shot. Pulled down by Snitker. Good defense by Nick Brooks that time. Tyson will handle it out front. 48-34, Maroons lead it. And he's fouled by Josh Cool.
Well, there was a foul.
Cool got it, I'm sure of that.
But the officials 3 feet from the play did not make the call. It was clear across the floor.
Chris Brooks, get in bounds, Jed. There you go. I thought Chris was going to give it back to him there in the front row. Chris Brooks directing traffic. Nick Dial comes out on him. Chris gets it back to Kirk Lowry. Kirk will put up a three. Comes up short. 4 minutes, 23 seconds to go. 48-34, 14-point lead by the Maroons. Beverly will take it down for the Eagles. Josh Beverly for three. Nope. Tyson Snitker rebound. Down in a hurry, they're pushing the ball. Jared Whipke inside to Nick. Nick makes a move, kicks it back out, throw it away. Well, he tried to get it back in so that it wouldn't be out of bounds underneath the Eagle basket, but the ball went out of bounds at the end, so the Eagles will have it out under their own basket. 4 minutes, 1 second on the clock. Maroons lead by 14, but you wouldn't think so. 48-34.
Yeah, that's the scary part. They've scored enough to win, and they've got the game under control. You just hope nobody rolls an ankle, gets hurt, does something.
Horst with it against Whipke. Goes inside with Dial. Dial tries to make a move. Desperation shot. Gets it back, puts it up, and got it. Nick Dial. Run some clock, guys. Dial comes out to meet Chris Brooks. Now to Tyson Snitker, back to Chris. Start the count. Chris will make the move, gives to Whipke. Kirk out front, gets it to Tyson, went on the floor, got away with that.
He's
Tyson
really
Snitker.
Timeout, Maroons.
Now Kirk's going to sit down.
It's at 3:04.
3:04. 48-36, a 12-point lead by the Maroons here. Whew. Silk and Satin Bridal Shop. They're ready to serve you from 10 to 5 during the week and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. After-hour appointments are available. That's the Silk and Satin Bridal Shop, now located on the west side of the square in Robinson. Is this a full timeout?
Yes, it is.
Well, I'll run this here. Don't forget Rural King Supply is your winter weather headquarters for Carhartt insulated outerwear, Polar King by Key, a large selection of camouflage clothes, plus Northerner boots by service and lacrosse insulated boots. That's all at Rural King Supply on Route 33 east of Robinson. And for the best deal in tires, go to Marathon Tire for Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price. That's Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main in Robinson, your complete car care center. Got to save a little bit, but when you total, Maroons ball. 3:04 to go in the ball game. Maroons get it in to Lackamore. Chris Brooks gets it back. Tyson Snitker in a crowd. Jared looks for help. Timeout call. Jared got in trouble in the corner, called a timeout. They want a short one. 2:52. Still 48-36. Going to be some bumping and banging going now. Think so?
Probably.
Well, let's look and see what we got coming up. The Maroons, after tonight, will go, let's see, they're open Friday. They go to Olney. Saturday night, we'll be down there as the Maroons take on a non-conference team, the Olney Tigers, in Olney this Saturday night on the 9th. Next week, the Maroons will go to Charleston, another conference game. That's on Tuesday night. Well, we're back out here on the court. Maroons ball right underneath us. Snitker gets it into Nick Brooks. Now Chris will handle it out front, guarded by Marcus Brooks. Down to Nick. Nick on the move. Tries to drop it off to Lackamore. Lackamore The pass, ball knocked loose. All the way down is Marcus Brooks. Foul on the floor before the basket. And both teams in bonus, so somebody went to the line with 1-1. And that looks like, I have no idea. Do you? On the foul?
That was Chris Brooks.
Thought he had 1 on one of them. Shot's good by Marcus Brooks. He'll have another. 48-37. 2:38 to go in the ball game. Got them both. Now we've got a 10-point ball game. 48-38. 2:35 to go in the ball game. All by himself. Now, Nick Dial really hammered Tyson.
Just a common foul.
Tyson will go to the line to shoot 2.
And somebody slapped the backboard, too. I'm not sure who did that.
I think Chris Brooks was mentioning that to the official out there. Tyson got 1, make it 49-38. And into the game is Jordan Bierman, 5'8" sophomore, first appearance tonight for Jordan, number 12 for the Eagles. Tyson's second shot rolls out, rebound by the Eagles. Bierman gets it, and Horst picks it up. Lob against Whipton. Horst out front. 2:20 on the clock. Inside, knocked out of bounds. Eagles will keep it. Ryan Oakes comes back in for Bierman. Beverlin will bring it in for the Eagles. He's going to have to throw it out deep. Does throw it out deep. Tipped away by Snicker. Gets it back. Oakes gets it back. Goes with Nick. Loose ball across the line finally by Brooks. Marcus takes it inside against Lackameyer. Missed the shot. Brown will be called for the foul.
Before him, Brad.
Here comes Kirk Lowry back in the ball game.
This will be Marcus Brooks for 2 more from the line.
49-38, 11-point lead by the Maroons. Missed the shot, still 11. 2:07 on the clock. Kirk comes back in to the lineup, and Lackameyer will go out.
Here's Lowry trying to run the kinks out of that ankle.
Is it an ankle, you think?
I think it's an ankle.
Got that shot. 10-point ball game now, 49-39. Jared Whipke gets it over in the middle to Tyson. Snicker in the middle. Lane stops. Little short one. Won't fall. Tip back. Won't go. One more time. Lowry has it taken away on the floor. Rob Horst has got it. 1:50 to go in the ball game. Maroons by 10. Nick Dial with it. Almost stolen. Rob Horst from 15. Got the roll. Took 2 seconds for it to go in. 49-41. Now it's a 7-point game. Down to Lowry. Kirk. Run some clock, guys. 1.5 minutes to go. Chris Brooks will hold it out front. There goes. Now, is that intentional foul or not? You got to go after the ball, but when you hug them, 126, 49-41. Chris Brooks will be at the line to shoot a 1 in bonus.
I think you and I need to go to the next officiating seminar.
I'd say Chris got the first one. Now we're back to 10, 50, 9, 50, 41, isn't it? I can't count. I'm going to have to go to school before I go to the seminar. Chris got them both. Now I can say it. 10-point lead, 51-41. Minute 25, clock winding down. Beverlin with it out front. Josh has to give it off to Dial. Dial will put up a 3. Doesn't get it. Rebound. Brad Lackameyer, who slipped back in the ball game there. Chris Brooks in the corner, and he's fouled by Beverlin.
That's Horst.
22. Did 32 get it? They were both there. 2-2 looked to me like. Put him down for both. I don't know. Anyway, Chris Brooks will be at the line. 1:11 to go in the ball game. In and out. Rebound. Picked out by the Eagles. Beverly will take it down court. Beverly works off the screen, puts up the shot, won't go. Rebound tipped around. Still tipped around. Nick Brooks comes out there with it. Puts the shoulder down. Offensive foul below him. He's going backwards. Dropped the shoulder.
I think that's fine. I guess not.
Tough call. Rob Horst to throw it in. 58 seconds, a 10-point lead. Chris. Cross court, Rob Horst. Puts up a three. In and out, won't go. Tip back, no good. Rebound, Lackameyer, and he's fouled. I hope there was three hanging on him. That'll go to the line. 42 seconds on the clock. 51-41 Maroons lead. One. Where we at? I was trying to see how many shot we won in bonus, so we shoot two. Brad got one. Anyway, he's going to get two out of it. No sweat. 52-41. In and out. 11-point lead. 40 seconds. Beverlin with it. Out front. Goes to Horst. Horst moves in the lane. Gives it back out front to Brooks. Brooks puts up a three. No good. Rebound. Ripke. Lackameyer down to Nick. Hold it up. Nice job. Put it up and in. Tyson Snicker. Good job. We got Horst down on the floor, but anyway, good job by the Maroons. They knew where everybody was on that. As Lackameyer got it down to Nick. Beverlin shots in. Give him. In to Nick. Nick's going to drive. Hammered. Shots missed by Marcus Brooks. He'll get the foul. Everything's fine. Nick will go at the line to shoot two with 11.2 seconds on the clock. Got one. Make it 55-44. Missed that one. Under 10 seconds. Just back off, guys. Beverlin makes the drive. Missed the shot. Tipped back in by Marcus Brooks. And that's going to be the ball game. Final score, 55-46. A 9-point win, but a tough ball game for the Maroons. And a physical ball game. 55-46 the final. As Dwayne totals things up, I will take care of a couple of pieces of business here. Weber Insurance and Realty offers complete life insurance through Cincinnati Life to cover all your personal and business needs. When it comes to business insurance, Weber Insurance can provide you with coverage for buy and sell agreements, key man insurance to provide continuity of business, and a lot more. Let Weber Insurance put your mind at ease with complete coverage through Cincinnati Life Insurance. See Weber Insurance and Realty on the east side of the square in Robinson. Well, the Silk and Satin Bridal Shop. They're at their new location on the west side of the square, right where the Vogue used to be. They're ready to serve you from 10 to 5 during the week and 10 to 2 on Saturdays, and after-hour appointments are available. That's the Silk and Satin Bridal Shop in Robinson. It's located on the west side of the square. Hey, tonight's ball game is brought to you in part by Hershey Chocolate and the Robinson plant, where they manufacture Heath Milk Dud Sixlets, Paydays,